When I saw the ball went up in the air, I said,
When Sir Viv Richards hit this ball into the air during the final of the 1983 Cricket World Cup, nobody realized that Kapil Dev's incredible catch was about to change Indian cricket forever.
That catch changed Indian cricket. The wicket of Viv Richards changed the course of Indian cricket.
As millions of Indian fans watched their heroes make history against the mighty West Indies, the signal was suddenly lost for about 45 crucial minutes.
Because the TV goes off when Viv Richards
do you
comes
have to
to
go
bat.
there?
But what they saw on their screens when the signal returned inspired a nation for greatness, including a young 10-year-old boy who would walk out onto the field with his heroes only 6 years later.
The best moment of my life. 1983 my World Cup, that inspired me. And that's where the journey began.
The 1983 tournament was the third Cricket World Cup, and India were crushed on both previous occasions. India were the underdogs, and the West Indies were the best cricket team in the world, winning both previous cups and, until today, regarded as the best and most feared cricket team that has ever taken the field. In the 1983 World Cup, each team played 2 matches against their opponents, and in India's very first match, they beat the West Indies by 34 runs.
I think we started to believe when we played our first match, if we beat the West Indies, the defending champions.
Followed by a convincing victory over Zimbabwe. But their next 2 crushing defeats against Australia and West Indies brought them back down to earth hard, until Kapil Dev kept their hopes alive with an incredible record-breaking 175 not out against Zimbabwe.
India at that point were 5 for 17, batting first. Kapil Dev came in and he blasted them to all parts.
Best one-day 100 that I've seen. And I've seen a few. What a pity it's not being recorded.
Followed by another crushing victory over Australia. And just like that, India was in the semi-final of the World Cup against hosts England. With their confidence at an all-time high, India cruised to an historic and comfortable victory over England.
That's it. 4 runs off the edge. India are through to the final. What a great day for Indian cricket.
Suddenly they looked and played like champions, and now they were playing in the World Cup final against world champions, the West Indies.
It's good enough that India's qualified for the final, but winning against the West Indies is near impossible because the kind of team they had, one of the greatest teams ever to play cricket.
Nothing to lose.
There was a belief there that they could beat the West Indies.
India batted first with a slow and steady start, but the pressure proved to be too much as they suffered a catastrophic middle order collapse.
And that is a tragedy as far as India are concerned. 6 down and in awful trouble.
The tail end managed to scrape together a few more valuable runs before they were eventually bowled out for a disappointing 183. Not nearly enough for the legendary West Indies batting lineup.
Finished up with a very subpar score, and I thought that's it, the West Indies are going to plaster us.
The Indian bowlers actually got an early breakthrough, but Sir Viv Richards proved why they were the most feared cricket team in the world, scoring runs freely and comfortably at an alarming rate.
7 boundaries, it's 33 of 28 balls, and it's like it's a walk in the park, and the English commentators are going on about how 180 is not going to be much of a score. The king is in, and 5 or 10 overs from now, the match will be almost dead.
But when Richards slightly mistimed a delivery from Madan Lal, it happened.
No, apparently top-edged it.
You top edge.
We all do miss time every now and again.
And then Kapil Dev takes that unbelievable catch. But
saw Kapil Dev take that amazing catch, such an electrifying moment.
Beautifully caught. The Indian skipper has done a tremendous job to get back there. Marvellous running catch, and Richards has gone for 33.
Kapil Dev made one of the most difficult catches in cricket look easy, and the danger man Viv Richards was out. But it was far from over. And just like that, millions of Indian cricket fans suddenly lost signal, with no way to know what was happening and only hoping for the best. But when the signal returned about 45 minutes later, what they saw on their screens was simply unbelievable.
66 for 5, and West Indies in total disarray now.
The West Indies had also suffered a massive middle order collapse and were fighting to stay in the game at 119 for 7. Kapil Dev's brilliant catch to dismiss Richards was the turning point in the match, and once the momentum swung in India's favour, they never let go.
And that might well be the final nail in the coffin. off in here for West Indies.
Cool, calm and collected. Under the brilliant captaincy of Kapil Dev, they stuck to the basics and demolished the West Indies for 140 runs. The scenes of joy and victory and Kapil Dev raising that World Cup trophy are still some of the most memorable scenes in cricket history.
I think it was an incredible moment. I still can't get over it.
Wicket for
Transformed
India.
the game as far as Indian cricket was concerned.
That moment inspired millions of young Indian cricket fans, including a 10-year-old boy by the name of Sachin Tendulkar, who played alongside his heroes only 6 years later and became one of the best and most celebrated cricketers the world has ever seen. And all of this started because of 1983. That moment changed Indian cricket and world cricket forever. And today, they are giants of the game, respected by every opposition they meet on the field, and united as a nation behind their burning passion for cricket. It's almost unimaginable to think that India were once cricket underdogs. Tell me what's your favorite World Cup memory and subscribe for more cricket content just like this.